People are mad today. Mad about old Ray Fisher. So if you don't know what's going on, Ray Fisher has been crying up and down on Twitter for months because people were mean to him because he's a diva when it comes to acting. The dude has been whining and crying for months, talking about how everyone's against him, and now basically every single person involved in DC Comics Entertainment is an istiphobe. And he says, listen and believe. I've got no receipts whatsoever. You just need to believe. You got to believe me. Okay? And if you don't believe me, well, you're racist too. He basically said, listen, the president of DC Comics Films, you got to fire him or I'm going to go. So they fired Ray Fisher. All right, bye. See ya. See you later, buddy. So they fired him from Flashpoint. He was originally going to be heavily involved in Flashpoint, which is, of course, the upcoming Ezra Miller movie. And it's going to apparently have Michael Keaton. And it's going to make all of the DC Comics movies canon. Like, basically, they're going to have a multiverse. Marvel's going to do the same thing. Cyborg was a big part of the actual comic book that this is loosely based on. And they've written him out. They didn't recast him. They've just written him out. I don't think you're ever going to see Ray Fisher in a DC comic book movie again. I think he's done. And this is largely his fault. He's nuked his own career basically because somebody was mean to him. And that's really the TLDR in my opinion. I don't believe anything he says. He hasn't provided any receipts. He's basically played the you're a racist card constantly. Now he's calling Jeff Johns a racist. The guy who runs DC Films is now a racist. It's like, where does it end? Like, oh okay. Well, you said that. Now I believe everything he's saying. No, it doesn't work like that, man. Some of us want receipts. You're not providing any receipts. So therefore, I don't believe anything you're saying. This happens too much. Oh, they're not believing me, so I'm just going to throw this term out there. And if they don't believe me, well, now they're going to be an istiphobe, a bigot, and so they're, of course, going to just side with me. That's not going to happen. And I said this over on Twitter. I responded to his long statement that he put out. And if you want to read it, here you go. Here's the other one. You can pause the screen. I'm not going to read through these. I just find his crying annoying. He's constantly crying. And Jeff Johns has never been mean to anybody, as far as I know. But he's just throwing everybody at the high level under the bus. And it's funny to me at this point. The dude's a diva. He wanted more lines. He didn't get them. So he threw a big fit and stomped his feet. And someone told him, listen, man, you need to just chill out. This isn't good behavior in Hollywood. So he decided he was just going to start calling everybody a racist. And it didn't really work out very well. He said it's either the president of DC Films or me. And they picked Walter. So Walter fired him. What do you think was going to happen, dude? You can't call everybody an istiphobe and expect to get to stick around. So I said on Twitter, no more Cyborg. You nuked your own career because someone was mean to you. And that's basically what it is. And then we got all these people come in. Got this guy right here. Man, aren't you a dumbass? And we got more. Like this guy comes in. Like this guy says, the type of people liking this tweet. Because I have like 200 and something likes on this. And he posts this picture. There's one guy with a Trump avatar. Oh, no. Oh, boy. And the rest are just people, there's got American flags, and that's it. And then I said the type of people hating this tweet, they all have pronoun stuff in their bio. And this guy gets mad. Oh, now he starts calling me an istiphobe. Just based on nothing. You know? I laughed at it because I found it was funny. And here he is. You're some edgy suburban white kid who can't even leave his house. And I just was having fun with him at this point. Like this guy right here comes out right here. It says, you're just another effing racist. Shut the F up, scum. Hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher. And then I put the appropriate meme for what he's doing right now. Because these guys, none of these guys followed me, right? I didn't use any search terminology for this. Literally, unless you're searching for this stuff, you're not going to find it. So I said, no more Cyborg, okay? I didn't use any hashtags or anything. These people are literally, what they're doing is they're going to quote tweets, and they're looking for people that are like saying that this dude is lying, and they're going after him. So if you go after Ray Fisher, if you mock Ray Fisher and say, show me the receipts these people are coming after, they literally have like no life. Their life is going around and going after people that don't believe Ray Fisher. This happens quite a bit. It's like, why are you here? You know, you're like literally searching me out. And I just find it funny. Like, that's a pretty pathetic way to spend your time. I'm going to go around and I'm going to go fight people on Twitter like this. This is like their daily life right here. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I find this story funny because Ray Fisher tried to cancel a bunch of people with no receipts, and it didn't work. In fact, it backfired. There's a little bit of people upset on social media. They'll be upset for about 2 or 3 days, and then they'll forget about him because, you know, they can't stay mad at him they can't stay mad too long on this one thing. They have to move on to new things to get mad about. So I expect them to move on in about 2 or 3 days. They'll whine and cry on social media, and then they'll move on to another target to decimate and destroy, because that's what people on Twitter do. They just want to ruin people's lives because they themselves are miserable. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.